Hey, welcome. I'm Dr. Infantino in Phoenix, Arizona here at Platinum Wellness. I don't know why you're here, but I do know one thing. If you've gotten here, there's a reason. So what I'm going to share with you today are things that have helped literally thousands of my patients over 25 plus years lose weight, feel better than they have in years, and keep it off. And if you're frustrated like they were, doing things like paleo and keto and avoiding carbohydrates and then more drastic things like HCG or phentermine or metformin, etc., and you still haven't figured it out, I'm here to tell you it may very well not be your fault. I know, look, I'm all about personal responsibility and all this trying, but people come into me every day eating pretty well, certainly not eating too many calories, but what they don't realize is, unfortunately, there is simply sometimes imbalances in the body that need to be resolved, and that's what I'm going to cover in a few minutes. Do you realize that the average woman in this country diets 28 years of her life? I think it was Einstein that said the definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. So let me help shed a little light on this. Let me explain something very basic. There are two sets of hormones in your body when it comes to losing weight: fat burning and fat storing. If they're balanced and you eat well and exercise, you trigger fat burning hormones, you start losing weight, live happily ever after, a healthy lifestyle works. But what happens when that healthy lifestyle you've tried doesn't really work anymore? Is it because you're getting too old, or your metabolism is slowed down, or your hormones? No, very often it's simply there are imbalances in the body that need to be corrected. Here are the most common ones I see. Fat storage hormones will increase if a gut's out of balance, for instance. And that gut can get out of balance from things like, drank coffee, or rounds of antibiotics, or things like artificial sweeteners, white flour, sugar. Even if not now, maybe years ago you did it. It can create damage, which decreases the normal healthy bacteria in the gut. Then the body pumps out more insulin to help digest food. Insulin's a fat storage hormone. Up goes fat storage hormones. Environmental toxins will do this. Things like our personal care products and cleaning products. The EPA says the average American's got about 700 toxins in a fat cell. Can you imagine that? Why? Because our body can't possibly process and eliminate all the stuff that gets stuck in there. So it says, look, I'll store it in the safest place possible, a fat cell. But here's the catch. When you try to pull fat out of that fat cell, that concentrates those toxins. Body doesn't like it. So to prevent that, the body says, I'm going to ramp up fat storage hormones a little more. Every cycle of diet, every time you decrease calories, what does the body do? It goes, well, I better protect you from that again. So it ramps up fat storage hormones even more. So eventually we get this imbalance. So all the eating right and exercising and doing the right things get us burning this much fat. But what happens here? Exactly, nothing. Why? Because fat storage is still dominant. So here's what I've learned works. Focus more on healing, cleansing the body, getting these hormones back in balance so that a normal, healthy lifestyle works. Now, there's a lot of things on this side of the equation. That's what we figure out in the office. That's what we customize game plans for, that typically involve things like the right foods, which most people know what to do. That's the easy part. The right supplements to maybe support thyroid or adrenal or cleanse the liver or heal the gut. Maybe stress is an issue and the adrenals are a problem, and you just simple tweaks can make all the difference in the world. So the real answer is, look, get this back down to normal, get it balanced. See, we're lied to. We're taught that if I go on a diet, I'll lose weight, I'll get healthy, and live happily ever after. And again, it's backwards. The key is get as healthy as possible. A side effect of getting healthy is weight loss, is more energy, is playing with your kids and better relationships and better moods, and just feeling comfortable in your own skin again. And that's what I'd love to help be a part of for you. Look, if any of this made sense and the message resonated with you, I'd love to sit down with you and customize a game plan for you. You could do whatever you want with the information. If it works for you, great. If not, I'll help you find someone who can help you. But at the end of the day, do yourself one favor if you've learned anything. Trying harder and harder to burn fat and getting more and more radical is not the answer. The answer is getting more and more balanced, healthier, and cleaner. I've watched that work with thousands of people over many, many years, and I'd be happy to help point you in that direction. If you'd like, just click on the link below. It'll take you to a page. We could sit down together. I'll do the best I can to help. Have an awesome day. I really look forward to meeting you. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.